So let me provide some detail about the requirements for completing assignment number 1, Causes of Information Systems Project Failures. This assignment is due not later than actually 11:59 p.m., a minute before midnight, as it states down here in the assignment, on Friday, September 27th. I want you to conduct some internet research on the causes of information systems development project failures. You can simply use the Google search engine if you choose. You are to perform some research on the internet and then write up and turn in your findings, a brief original paper, as I'm about to describe, that summarizes your findings. Okay, here's the topic. It's often been reported that organizational information systems development projects that follow the SDLC approach, which we'll be studying this semester in class, ultimately fail and are scrapped during implementation or beyond. Approximately 50% of these large-scale development efforts fail, and lots of money and resources are wasted when the systems are scrapped. After you do adequate research, I want you to write up a summary of what you have learned. Please make your summary in the form of a single-spaced Word document that is at least 2 pages long of typed text, but no more than 3 single-spaced pages long. That would be in 12-point font, 1-inch margin all around, no white spaces, don't skip a bunch of lines between paragraphs. You're required to submit your typed assignment through a Dropbox that will be in week 4 of Blackboard session, not later than 11:59 p.m., just before midnight, on Friday, September 27th. As noted in the syllabus, any assignment that's turned in late for any reason is automatically docked a grade, 10 points, 1 letter grade. Late assignments will not be accepted more than 2 weeks past the due date. So for this one, you must get it in by Friday, October 11th at 11:59 p.m. And if you do so by that time and it's late, you'll still be docked 10 points. But unfortunately, if it's not turned in by October 11th at 11:59 p.m., I'll be forced to assign a grade of 0 to this assignment, as stated in the syllabus. Please note the relevant topic is information systems development failures rather than information systems usage failures. Now, this is kind of a subtle distinction, and so I wanted to give you some examples of appropriate and inappropriate project failures, which I do at this YouTube address, and it's also in the video in this folder immediately following this one. That is the 8th video following this 7th video. So view the 8th video, this video, which has the examples, before you begin working on your assignment to get a good idea of what is exactly an appropriate example of an information system development project failure that can be tied to the information system development life cycle, this first type of failure. Note that the examples that are in the video are off limits. You can't use any of those for your own assignment. And the examples that I describe in this video here actually are at these 2 URLs. So you can also pop open these 2 URLs and see what's in there, and or watch the video which opens up these URLs and explains why the particular 5, 6, 7 examples are or are not appropriate. Okay, of course, the work is to be your own. You're to work on this individually. And as you're writing up the 2-3 page paper, specifically address these questions. After reading various internet resources, what seems to be the 3 or 4 most important critical success factors for information system development success, meaning that if these critical success factors are absent, failure is likely. 2, address the second question. Explain a bit about each of the 3 or 4 critical success factors that you identified in answering this first question. Why is it that each of these 3 or 4 critical success factors are important to information system development success? What is it about each one that promotes success or that seems to stimulate failure when it's absent? Please note there's no one correct answer for this first question, but discussions about this topic generally come to similar conclusions. As always, if you have questions about this assignment, ask me before you begin. One more thing, I want you to use, it's a requirement to use at least 3 or 4 different sources on the internet in your summary. And I want you to cite these internet sources, the ones that you actually use, on a separate page beyond the 2-3 written pages of single-space typed text. So they would be on a 4th page. Just give me the URL that you used, numbering and noting the URL on the separate 4th page to meet this requirement. Okay? So those are the requirements. Please watch the video immediately after this to look at the examples, and then you'll be good to go on completing this assignment and getting a very good grade. Thank you.